Вечно пьяным я мог бы стать рекой, быть темною ватой, вечно молодой, вечно пьяный, вечно молодой, вечно пьяный, вечно молодой.
Welcome everybody to the car that forced millions of people to change their opinion about itself with the same shift as Ukrainian supporters changed their mind about Palestine. Today W220 is loved and valued, not like it was about maybe 5-6 years ago. Same thing happened to me. From the first day of my love to W140, W220 was always a soft-shaped, less expensive version of W140. It did not appear as true luxury car that established fear and respect at any destination it arrived. It was not loved, it was not respected, and for everybody this car was like a joke, nothing serious. For a very long time, Mercedes lovers enjoyed W140 and W221. Those were the true luxury sedans from Germany, especially on the second-hand market. And with the huge shift to plastic interiors and gate technology and massive movement of all the Japanese, British and European and other luxury manufacturers of copying Chinese cars and Chinese tactics with shoving the huge screens and unnecessary technology in their car, W220 became very popular. Because all that movement led to the love for W220, and W220 today is a wonderful car compared to all the new luxury plastic things that coming out of the all big brands. Design of this car personally for me is not appealing. Only in AMG pack or with the V8 engine and V12 engine this car looks aggressive, dangerous and a little bit interesting. But I personally do know many people that love standard S320 W220 design. All lines are smooth and perfect, very nicely shaped. Our W220 has 290,000 kilometers on its odometer, or for my Trump-loving viewers, 180,000 miles. An interior has been changed. All leather is new and real but not original, and the smell of true German sedan is very little here. Any W220 with original interior has perfect smell of real expensive and not recycled rubber and plastic, and also very interesting flavor of wood, and of course the thick real leather that you enjoy touching, smelling, licking and sleeping on it. That smell of the interior is more appealing for me than perfume of my toxic ex-wife. I enjoy smell of 2000s, 90s and 80s German interiors. This smell is always increasing my mental health, my spiritual health and increasing my friend between my legs. Unfortunately, in this particular car, this smell is very weak due to the new leather. Sunroof works perfectly without any problems.
While you're watching, subscribe and push that like button. Really, like, it's creepy. You're watching my videos and not subscribing. That's not nice.
And seating position does still has the perks of the S-Class. You do feel like you are driving a proper Mercedes, but only without the smell. This huge screen is a little bit annoying and out of the place, but owner uses this car every day and it is a necessity for him. Under the hood we have 3.2-liter V6, it generates 224 brake horsepower and 350 Nm of torque. Together with 5-speed automatic transmission, 0 to 100 will happen in 8.2 seconds. Aerodynamics of this car is better than the Bugatti Veyron and many other supercars at its time, and you do feel this aerodynamics when you drive this car fast at the highway. The sound isolation is just perfect. Problems of this engine and gearbox are more popular than corrupt politician promises before elections, but let's discuss them anyway. Engine chain can stretch if owner drove this car aggressively and neglected regular service. It can happen at 100,000 kilometers or it can happen at 500,000 kilometers. It depends on previous owner behavior. Also, if owner drove it like he bought it selling illegal substance, you will have problems with huge oil consumption. Also, the air sensors can go down and some of the electronics inside of the interior. Also, you need regularly to check cooling leaks and just your cooling level, and change the antifreeze and search for cracks and other leaks that potentially can come, because car is more than 20 years old, and don't forget that you will need extra cash always to keep up with the maintenance. Transmission will serve you forever if you change oil in it every 60,000 kilometers and control the cooling. If you will change oil every 5-6,000 kilometers in the engine and keep up with the maintenance, this car will serve you for a very long time without big problems. But you will spend money on it constantly, believe me. Unfortunately today, to find W220 that was not neglected is as difficult as find honest gold without huge mileage on her. The only problem that is impossible to avoid is the air suspension. No matter how much you will spend on the maintaining air suspension, cleaning it and preserving it, it will leak air and break down at any point in your life. And it will do that, not all 4 air suspension will leak, but one by one and in interval of 6 months, so you will get annoyed and try to commit suicide. The only solution that I found to deal with that problem for a long time is to buy all the air suspension kit, all 4 of those, from not OEM manufacturer. A lot of manufacturers that can give you 10 years warranty or even more. Some of them give you lifetime warranty. There are plenty of custom shops that make air suspension for W220, W221 and other Mercedes and BMW and other German luxury cars, and they can provide you a very good solution for that. 6 years ago I googled it, it was like $7,000 to $8,000 for whole the setup with the labor. Now it may be cheaper.
W220 is very interesting car for me. I made many videos where I wasn't very polite about the W220, and I changed my opinion immediately because 2025 there are not many cars that can offer you this today. Very rarely you can find something like this, and that's why the love for this car is just only growing day by day. So now we will check acceleration plus the gear change. The biggest problems of the year and the mileage of these cars that they have is almost acceleration, gear change. Okay, full throttle right now. Okay, gear change is good. Everything is good. Braking power is nice. Nothing is leaking here. No cooling. No the hydraulics, nothing. Everything is very, very nice. So today, if you want to buy W220, is only for few reasons. First one is that you're very unhappy, need a weekend car, and this is a weekend car. It can do the highway mileage, it can be everyday vehicle like this one is, with 290,000 kilometers on its odometer, and that's a huge amount of kilometers. It's just crazy that we found the car with this mileage that is not leaking, not overheating, everything is perfect, gear change is nice, transmission doesn't kick you in the nuts all the time, it's running great. Very rare thing. I tried to make a few reviews on W220 on my channel. Every time I did, something went wrong with the previous cars. We found this car. I asked a lot of questions. Is it running? Yes, everything is fine. I didn't believe it until I drove it right now. The air suspension works. Surprisingly, it works. That's very big bonus and a very rare thing. What else? Again, this car really wants you to drive it fast. We have 3.5 liter V6, not a powerful engine, doesn't give you a lot of emotions or performance, but somehow out of nowhere I want to drive this car like my ass hair is on fire. Really, I have no idea why. Compared to W140, where it doesn't matter what kind of engine it has, you just want to cruise it, drive it very slow and enjoy it. Here, again, I'm just pushed to drive it fast and aggressively. No idea why. If you drove W220 and W140, you have the experience with the cars, let me know in the comments what do you think about it. The W221, different story. Even with the V8 engine and AMG engines, you want to drive it slow, elegantly, like a very fat and old businessman, not like a teenager that stole his father's car. Here, at any W220 that I want to drive it fast because it's nimble. It's much nimbler than W140. you artificially sense how Mercedes tried to make it more luxurious, give it more poise, give it more slow and not so direct handling. They tried to make it. Really, you cannot hide the suspension and the size of the car. You cannot hide this. The engineering part of it, it wants to be driven fast. You can feel it. I drove the 5.5 liter supercharged W220. That was something just amazing, crazy. In the numbers, in today's standards, it's not really fast, but when you drive it, you feel like a fastest man in the world. And here the same thing, 3.2 liter V6, not much power, no power at all, let's be honest. Gear changes are slow as any government official in doing his job. And anyway, you want to drive it fast. No idea why. Another very good surprise here. Everything works. Climate control works, all the electronics works, air suspension works, as I said before, cooling, ventilation, all the memory seats, sunroof works, it doesn't leak. Also, very rare thing. Not a lot of W220s today can do this. In really 13 years in automotive business, didn't see many W220s that have everything working. Of course, we have this aftermarket screen, which is useful with the rear view camera and Bluetooth. But again, many of true lovers of W220 will burn this thing alive, and I will not blame them because I'm one of them. But in everyday use, and this car was used almost every day, I think because of the mileage, it's just huge. It is a very convenient thing. Biggest disappointment in this car is the smell. The leather all is changed, everything is new, and you don't have this distinguished smell of old German leather from the 2000s. The Mercedes smell that follows you in your dream after you drive the car is not here to be found. And that's very sad. But again, I understand why they did this, because to find a interior that is not ripped apart with this mileage, with this year in Uzbekistan is almost impossible. So I understand why the owner changed everything. And it's a nice job. Stitching is good. Quality of leather is also nice. Not bad. But again, for purists like me, I would prefer original leather. And the price is very good. $12,900 for this vehicle in Uzbekistan, where we have very big import tax on petrol engines. Again, not bad. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this wonderful vehicle. And also please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, share my video, leave the comments, because I need to increase my following, so I will make more content and with better video quality. Yeah, that's it. Take care and bye bye.